Hey guys, welcome back. In this particular video, we are going to talk about accounting journals. Guys, whenever you prepare accounts for any company, so the first or the very first step is the journals. So there are few things about journals which we are going to discuss in this particular video. Okay, so we can say whenever you prepare the accounting cycles or whenever you study the accounting cycle, so this is the first step. We will start with the accounting journal. Okay, so basically first we let's say if there are some transactions which is done by any company, the first book, which is journal, where we generally record these particular transactions, so that's why they are generally called the first step or the very first step of the accounting cycle. Okay, and we do have certain process or certain format for the journals. So in this particular video, we are going to discuss or we are going to talk about the accounting journals. Okay, so as you can see, a journal entry record a business transactions and is the very first step of the accounting cycle. So journal entry should be made for every transaction or every business transactions are posted to the ledger. Okay, so first let's say there is a company who made a sale of 10,000 units. So this first entry will be part of journal. Later on, you will transfer these particular entries to the certain ledger of that particular accounts. Okay, so we have number of sale transactions, we have number of purchase transactions, we have some other activities like salaries, like expenses, different expenses and all. So the first cycle of the accounting process that generally called a journal. So where you generally you need certain data, and we have a fixed format for this particular one as well. I'll give you example how you generally create journal as well. So a properly documented journal entry consists following things like correct date, so the date on which that particular transactions happen, and the amount. Let's say on 15th of January 2023, you made a sale of 10,000 unit, and these 10,000 unit are generally sold at rupees 15 per unit. So the amount and the date should be part of your journal account. So here you can see the format of journals. Okay, so first thing is about your date. So the date on which this particular transaction happened. Particular is about the transactions. Okay, then ledger folio, then we have debit amount and credit amount. Okay, so whenever we talk about the accounting, so it generally work on dual aspects, which we already read in our previous videos. So one account is getting credited, so other account is will be definitely got debited. Okay, so this is the format, this is the common format which generally used for the journal. So I'll show you an example as well. So we have an example, sale of 2,200 units at the rate of $10 10 US dollar per unit to Mr. John on credit. So here, if you see the entry of journal account, so on 15th of October 2019, this particular transaction happened. So we have here, we generally made this particular sale to Mr. John. So John account will be debited and sale account will be credited. So John account debited to sale account, which is credited. So it is debited by $2,000 and sale account credited by $2,000. So whenever you prepare your accounts, the very first step is your journal, and we do have a certain format for journal. So let's say there is a company in a month, they did 1,000 transactions, so all these transactions will be part of the journal. Then later on we will segregate them, and that segregation is generally known as your ledger account. So when like this is the first step which generally call the journal for an account. Okay, so this was a very small video. I hope you get a clarity about the journal accounts or what is journal. So we will start with the basics and we'll come to the like when we'll come to the final accounts or company accounts 1 and 2. So you need to understand these particular points like thoroughly. And please do remember, please do practice these particular things. And if you have any confusion, do mention in comment section. Okay, so one by one we will clear these particular areas, and eventually we are going to complete the accountancy process as well. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the video. If you like, please do share with your friends. Thank you.